Hello everyone, welcome to our video tutorial about sorting and filtering cell data. In this tutorial, you're going to learn how to filter and sort data that is contained in your worksheet. So to follow this tutorial, you can pause this video and type in your worksheet data, which is both text and number. Sometimes you may want to reorganize the data that is in your worksheet or to quickly organize your worksheet based on some criteria. What you will do is to use what you're calling sorting. So to begin sorting, you have to select a cell under the column where you want to perform sorting from. So for instance, under this column for name, we are going to select any cell. To access that sorting feature, you go to the Home tab, then the Editing group. Under the Editing group, we have this feature we are calling Sort and Filter feature. So we can click on it. When you click on it, we can see these 4 active options. And from these options, we can sort from A to Z, which is alphabetical order, then Z to A, which is reverse alphabetical order. We can also continue and customize our sorting. Now let's start by using this first option for sorting A to Z. So we click on that. When we click on it, we can see under this column for name, we have our names now arranged from A up to Z. Even these changes affect the changes from this numeric data that we have on our worksheet. So this means that the sorting will affect the entire content in the worksheet. So now we can also try to sort in reverse alphabetical order. We can leave this cell selected or we can click in any cell. Then we go to the Home tab. Under the Editing group, we shall click on this feature for Sort and Filter. Then we select Sort Z to A. We click on it. So when you click on it, we shall see our names arranged in a reverse alphabetical order from Z to A. So that's what we call reverse alphabetical order. Sorting also applies to numeric data. For instance, we can sort from the smallest to the largest or from largest to the smallest. Let's do that by clicking any cell under this column for already paid. Then we go to Sort and Filter. So when we click there, now we can access sort smallest to largest. We can try this by clicking. So when we click, we shall have the smallest figures appearing first, then the largest will come last. And if we want the largest to appear first, then we shall go back to Sort and Filter. Then we say Sort largest to smallest. When we click on it, we shall have the largest figures appearing first, then the smallest will come last. This sorting affects the whole of the content that you have in your worksheet. And if you do not want these changes to remain in your contents, then you will always use this undo button to remove those changes from your data. Sometimes you may want to view specific rows that are in your data while hiding some other rows temporarily. So to do that, we need to use the filter option or the filter feature. This filter feature is found in the Home tab under the Editing group. So from this button, we are going to click once, then we click on this option for filter. When we click on that button of filter, we shall see the filter buttons inserted besides the column headings. So it's these buttons that will help us to go ahead with filtering the data we want or we don't want. In this example, we are going to use this column for the balances to find out individuals whose balances are 180,000 shillings. So to do that, we shall use this button besides the balance column. Then we move straight down this way where we see all these figures checked. Now, since we want only those individuals whose balances are 180,000, we shall first of all uncheck all. So we use this feature to uncheck all. Then we go to 180,000. We click on it. So this means that under this column for balances, we want to see only those rows containing 180,000, meaning that those whose balances are not 180,000 will be temporarily hidden. So to do that, we continue and click on the OK button. When we click on the OK button and go under balances, we can see only balances of 180,000 and those individuals' names are there. So that's how we can use this filter option. Now, to display the hidden rows, we have to do what we call clearing of the filters. And to clear filters, we can use any of these buttons or the filter buttons besides the column headings. So we click on that button. Then from that button, we are going to use this option for clear filter from balance. So when we click on it, the rest of the content will again be displayed for us. So we click clear, then we can see our content displayed for us. And if we don't need these filter buttons besides the headings, we just go back to this option. We click on the sort and filter feature, then we just click on this filter to remove these buttons from the column headings. There are a lot of other things that you can do while working with this filter feature. So let's go to this filter, to this sort and filter button. Then we insert our buttons by clicking on this option for filter. Now when the buttons appear, we are going to select under already paid. We click on it. Now when we move down to this option for number filters, we can see we have other things we can do to return numbers that are equal to some figures does not equal, and so many others as we can see here. For instance, if we want to get those who have already paid amount more than 50,000, we can click on greater than. So when we click on greater than, then here we have to show which figures. So from these figures, we just use the button, then you go to 50,000, you click, then you click on OK. When you click on OK, under the already paid, you'll find that only figures that are above 50,000 are the ones which are displayed. So I encourage you to continue trying out to use the sort and filter features as you're working with your worksheet content. Once again, let us clear the filter by going under this already paid column. We click, then we say clear filter from already paid. Then our content will be displayed once again for us. And I've said to remove these filter buttons, we just go to the sort and filter feature, then we click on filter option, then the buttons will be removed. Hope you found this video tutorial helpful to you. That's it for now. See you in our next tutorial.